Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome back to a new Whip and Chat video. If you're new to Whip and Chat videos, I work on my current work in progress, which today we are working on Underwater Train. This is by Mrs. Butter D and Diamond Art Club. I am basically at her head right now, and I have 2 more rows left after this row is done, which we're almost done with, and then I'll be done with this project, which is so crazy. I cannot believe, yeah, let me show you guys. I just have a couple more rows left on this project, and what I have found with this project is that when I am doing like a row, it really is a fast process. And like a lot of this top area seems to be a fair bit of color blocking, so we will probably finish this painting this month if I had to guess. I'm hoping so, just because it would be really fun to finish it, but I'm going to be working on Underwater Train and chatting with you guys. Today we are doing the Everything Diamond Painting tag. I will chat like the slightest bit about like life and diamond painting stuff before we get into the tag video. Not as in-depth as I normally do in my Whip and Chats, but we'll be doing the Everything Diamond Painting tag today. Basically, this is a tag that I created a couple of years ago. And initially I did it because I'm like, I want to learn about everybody else in the community, which, I mean, that still holds true. 2 years later, I revisited the tag last year and I switched up the questions a little bit, and then, yeah, switched up the questions and did the tag, revisited it, and my answers changed. And now we're a year later than that, and I'm like, you know, it could be really fun to do this again. Tag new folks, and listen, if you have done this video before and you want to revisit it like I did, please do. Tag me in your video. I would love to see it. So yeah, we'll be doing that tag video. I have a few newer creators in the sense of I don't think I've seen them. Either they're actually new to the diamond painting sphere in the last year, or just new in the fact that like maybe I wasn't subscribed to them and didn't notice if they had done this video already. So I have a few people I'll be tagging at the end as well. But if you've done this video before and you're like, oh, revisiting it could be kind of fun, do it. Absolutely do it. I mean, these are questions where your answers probably have changed. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this Whip and Chat, and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, let's go through my accessories real quick. I am just using my normal Donna Bass pen that I use all the time. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So I'm using this, glue dots in my single placer, Randa's Crafty Corner putty in my multi-placer, normal tray, as per usual, my Firefly Inferno Nano tray. Listen, if Drills and Chills happens to be a thing this year, I need to keep an eye out just to see if they do another 2025 tray, just because like I do need it, right? At this point, this is like holy grail, I guess. I need another one. So if that's a thing this year, keep my eye out. I know I could just buy a different Firefly tray, but I feel like now I need to add to the collection, right? So anyways, we have the tray. Let's see here. My cover minder I'm going to be using is just this one here from Diamond Art Club. This cute little flower came in a diamond painting. I don't know which one, but anyways, let me go ahead and just get this plastic back here. Hi guys, I hope everyone's doing well. So it is Sunday, July 6th. Let me actually zoom in just a little bit so you can see a little bit better where I'm working. I started this section earlier today and never finished it, but let me see. What do I want to start with? I'm going to start with that lowercase a. But anyways, so yeah. I'm not going to do too much about like what's going on life-wise, diamond painting-wise this time around, just because of the tag video I want to go ahead and do. But I had a really good weekend. It was a long weekend. It was the 4th of July for America. So I had off of work and I didn't really do any sort of like celebration stuff on the 4th. I stayed in. Did I end up going by my parents? Yeah, I did, because, because this happened after the vlog was done. I went by my parents, and my dad and I actually went to a really good local custard place, and once a year, I swear it's only once a year, they had birthday cake custard from this place, and it's basically like birthday cake custard with bits of sponge cake and frosting. I am such a lover of that kind of ice cream or custard. I love birthday cake flavored custard. I just think it's so good, or ice cream in general. I just think that's like the best thing possible. So of course we got it. And so I did that on Friday. I'm trying to remember what happened yesterday. I really didn't take any notes about about my weekend because I wasn't really going to go too much in it. I don't really remember what happened yesterday. I think I stayed home most of yesterday, if I'm remembering correctly. I really don't recall, but today, actually, very like last minute decision, my parents, or actually yesterday, what I did forget is I went to Pizza Ranch with my parents. I did forget about that. Pizza Ranch is like a pizza buffet. It's hilarious because I texted Natalie that I was going and she was like, that sounds like a made up place. Like it sounds like a place like out of a TV show. And I'm like, I mean, true, but it's definitely real. It's like I think Midwestern, what do you call it? Like pizza buffet place. So we did that yesterday. I forgot about that. But today, me and my parents very last minute decided to go to the casino, which was a ton of fun. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 4:20. We went early. We went at like 11 because then before we decided to go, you know, gamble and play games, we went to a restaurant in the casino. It's super duper good. It's like, it's themed very like, think record store. A diamond painting from Diamond Art Club that came out a few weeks ago that I had the sneak peek for. Think that, but in a restaurant. That's the kind of vibe it gave. It was in the casino. It was delicious. I got this really, really, really good barbecue bacon burger. Oh my goodness. Like, it was so good. It was huge. And then I texted Natalie and I'm like, listen, when you're in town, we are coming here. I want you to experience this deliciousness. Oh my gosh. It was really, really good. So, yeah, so I just got back like maybe half an hour ago. I wasn't sure when I was gonna film this video, but I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and get filming and then afterward I'll eat dinner. I mean, granted, it's 4 o'clock. I wasn't gonna eat dinner quite yet, but the reason I was gonna wait like a little bit longer is because I asked you guys on my community tab post if you guys wanted to see the tag video or like a normal whip and chat video. I think that if I were to go more in depth with like things going on in like, you know, normal life, diamond painting life, how I normally do with my whip and chats, I think this whip and chat would have just been the slightest bit too long. And so I asked you guys on my community tab if you guys wanted to see a normal whip and chat more or the tag video more, and as of the time of this filming, the tag video is winning. However, it was kind of close, so I wouldn't be surprised if by the time this video is done, like being filmed, it's going to be different. So if you look at that poll now, it might actually be different. But as of the time of the filming, I promise the tag video was winning, which I'm actually kind of happy about. I was really excited to sit down and film this video. I really love going back and revisiting this tag video. I really think it's a ton of fun, and I think at least I hope that other creators enjoy it too, because it's just talking about fun things that you enjoy about diamond painting, and it's just, I don't know, it's a good time. To be honest, I just took the questions from last year's video and I copied and pasted it into my notes in my iPad, so hopefully nothing is like weird and like, I don't know, I'm just hoping none of it's weird. But yeah, I'm really excited to go through that with you guys. But yeah, that's what I did today. I did end up buying from Diamond Art Club this weekend, but you guys, I wishlisted the vending machine. I was being good this weekend. The vending machine was so pretty, but it didn't feel like a must-have, so I didn't pick it up. However, I did end up grabbing, so I ended up buying the Ancient Library by Aria Illustration. Oh my god, that painting is so pretty. Oh my goodness. So I ended up grabbing that, and then I ended up grabbing a gift for a friend. So I will definitely show both of those off in the vlog. I don't want to give away any hints yet for the person, since they're definitely watching. Cough cough Natalie. But I'll show it off in the vlog for sure. I want to keep her in suspense just a little longer, but I ended up ordering her gift directly to my house because she'll be here in 2 months, and to be honest, I didn't want to pay for shipping on something that she could just come and collect in 2 months. So no, I'm really excited about the diamond paintings I bought, and yeah, so that's what I bought from Diamond Art Club. This feels like a very sped run version of my normal whip and chat. without all the random fluff in it. But yeah, bought from Diamond Art Club this weekend, and I'm really honestly kind of proud of myself that I only bought like one for myself. I feel like normally I would have definitely bought two if I hadn't bought the gift. I guess the reason I didn't buy two is because I don't know, there wasn't a second one that felt like a must-have. I guess if I were to have bought a second one, it probably would have been the vending machine. The releases this weekend were really, really, really good, but none of them felt like super duper duper top tier for me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there are those diamond paintings where you just have a feeling that you're like, oh, I know I'm gonna need to pick this one up. I feel like the only one I really felt that with was the Aria illustration. So, yeah, very beautiful releases though this week, and definitely keep your eyes peeled for a first look of the, what was it called? Everyday Witches Familiar, The Firefly by Elizabeth Alba. That is my sneak peek, or was my sneak peek. It is not in my hands yet, so as soon as I have it in my hands, I really want to see that one open, and you guys will see a first look for it. I'm hoping this week. I don't know if it's shipped yet, so we'll see about that, but yeah, that was kind of the Diamond Art Club update of the week. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink here real quick, and then, I mean, we can just get right into the tag questions, right? This feels a little chaotic because, like, no notes leading up to this, but that's okay. I know you guys don't care. Okay, so the Everything Diamond Painting tag. Like I said earlier, this is a tag I created a couple of years ago, I think back in 2023, and I want to know your different diamond painting preferences. This is basically like what that is. Diamond painting preferences, diamond painting stats, like just different diamond painting information that's going to differ per person, and I just find that so interesting. I love that kind of stuff a lot, so that's kind of why I created the tag initially. And I thoroughly believe that even if you did this tag video 6 months ago, a year ago, you can revisit it like I am. And your answers, I mean, they may or may not be different, but I do firmly believe that tastes change and things can change. So listen, if you are not strictly tagged by me or anybody particularly, definitely, please do the video anyways. Tag me in your video. I want to see it. If you've done the video before and you want to revisit it, please do. Again, tag me in your video. I want to see it. I went ahead and tagged, again, newer creators that, again, I don't know if, like, all of them are necessarily new to the platform, but that I haven't noticed them having uploaded this video prior. Maybe they have. Maybe I missed it. But I tagged a few people that I'll talk about at the end, but all that to say, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into the first question. I haven't even looked at these questions in like a year, so let's go ahead. Question number 1. How many diamond paintings have you completed? I have completed 25 diamond paintings. Midnight Laundromat was my latest finish. It's by Ivy Dollamore and Diamond Art Club, and that was my 25th finish. The only reason I know that is because it feels kind of like a memorable number, just slightly. 25 feels very like, I don't know, it's like a quarter of 100. Duh, math. But no, it feels very like special number in a way. So I've completed 25 diamond paintings. I've been diamond painting, well, I mean, this will be a different question, but I've been diamond painting for like 2.5 years at this point. So I need to find a different color before I continue, because I just know I'm gonna get myself distracted if I try finding a color while I'm talking. Maybe I'll do S. There's a lot of S's. Yeah, let's do that. I'm really loving how this is turning out. My goodness. Okay. Question number 2, if you're comfortable answering, because I know not everybody necessarily loves fully talking numbers about their stash, which, you know what, totally understandable. I honestly am one of them. If you're comfortable answering, how many diamond paintings do you currently have in your stash? Listen, listen, here's what I can say. I'm not going to give any like solid numbers. The number's definitely higher than it was last year. Definitely higher than when I filmed my stash video. Just like, you know, pretty high. Yeah, and like, I'm not afraid of like someone telling me that like my stash is too big or anything. I sometimes just like to believe that ignorance is bliss in this situation. But I am very curious what your number is in your stash. But obviously very much understand if you don't want to go into it, because I don't think I'm gonna say. But let me just say, it's triple digits high. Definitely high. would last me like a lifetime and a half, but that's fine. Question number 3. When did you begin diamond painting? Tell us your diamond painting backstory. This is like my favorite question, and I love hearing people's answers for this. I started diamond painting back in January of 2023, the very beginning of January of 2023. If you guys don't know, my entire channel started as an adult coloring channel, and the funniest part is that, like, I had friends, my mom, who diamond painted a little bit and would be like, you know, you might enjoy this, and I was like, no, like, I don't think I'll ever have the patience for that, so I never really picked up diamond painting. I was like, you know, coloring is like the top crafting hobby. I really don't see myself getting into anything else, but then in January of 2023, I really don't know what had come over me, but I decided to purchase a diamond painting off of Amazon, albeit unlicensed Disney artwork. However, don't we all start that way though? Just a little bit, like we don't necessarily understand the whole licensing thing, nor is it really like on our minds at all. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I bought a Disney Castle diamond painting off of Amazon, and I was like, okay, you know, people have talked about diamond painting for a bit. Some of my coloring friends do it. Maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll like it. Who knows? And then I started it, and I was like, oh, so like that's what the hype is about. Understood. And so I think I was probably about halfway through that painting when I found Diamond Art Club. I fell down the rabbit hole of diamond painting YouTube, diamond painting TikTok, that whole thing, and I bought my first Diamond Art Club, which was an order that I made that had Rose sheet music. I don't know the artist of that one, but I have completed it. And then I also bought Big Sis, which was my first ever Diamond Art Club painting, and I really think it's just kind of history from there. You guys, listen, if I hadn't purchased that first Diamond Art Club, I don't know where I'd be. Okay, that's very dramatic, but I'm sure eventually I would have tried Diamond Art Club, but it's very interesting to me how everything worked out, and I love diamond painting, and it's just my favorite hobby ever. I basically do it daily at this point, and I really don't know where I would be without this hobby and this community of people, and it's just really incredible. And yeah, that's kind of my diamond painting backstory in a nutshell. Let's see here. Question number 4. If you could only purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who would you purchase from and why? For me, I don't think this answer has changed. I'm pretty sure I've had the same answer every year, but Diamond Art Club is for sure my answer for this one. I definitely just think they have the best variety, arguably some of the best quality diamond paintings, and I feel like if I just had to purchase from Diamond Art Club, I would definitely not be mad about it. I feel like they always have new releases coming out that I just really enjoy. I mean, that is where I buy most of my diamond paintings from anyways, so Diamond Art Club would definitely be the answer for that one. Let's see. Question number 5. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? Audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube, etc. I actually did a whole video about this a few months ago. Honestly, maybe it was even closer to a year ago, because I really love knowing what people are like listening to while they're diamond painting. I find that really interesting. For me, it kind of switches between the reading, listening to podcasts, YouTube, TV. Honestly, I do it all. Music, I really truly just kind of, I cycle through it all. Ideally, I feel like my, I keep lifting this up thinking I'm done with this color, but then I find more. I feel like for the most part, I will usually be listening to an audiobook. In the past few months, I've been kind of in a slump. Not like a slump, just like not really in the mood. I mean, maybe that is a slump. But right now, I'm listening to and hoping to finish before tomorrow, The Baby Dragon Cafe. It's super duper cute. That's my current audiobook listen. But I mean, I don't know. I will listen to podcasts from time to time. I'm woefully behind on like all of my podcasts. I was listening to a few of them. They were mostly rewatch podcasts, like TV show rewatch podcasts. And I haven't listened to those in forever. The only one I'm like mildly caught up on is the middle rewatch podcast, and even then I'm like slowly falling behind on that one too. I think I'm like maybe a month and a half behind on that one. I'm like, I don't want to get behind on it, but also I haven't been in the mood to listen to it, so I've been behind on it. But yeah, I love a good like TV show rewatch podcast. I know that's a very unpopular opinion. I think people have very mixed feelings about them. I don't know, but eventually I would love to do a whole like rewatch of Glee while listening to the rewatch podcast in tandem. I also want to go back and re-listen to the Full House one because I got really behind. So the obvious solution is to start over. That's my toxic trait, really, truly. If I get too behind, the answer is just to start over instead of just like, I don't know, just picking up where I left off, because that's not it. Let me know if you're the same in the comments, but yeah, so I kind of listen to a lot of things while I'm diamond painting, and I will say that like the hardest thing for me is probably watching TV. I feel like I tend to miss a lot if I am diamond painting while watching TV, just because a lot of the shows that I watch, like I like sitcoms a lot. I feel like they tend to have a lot of physical comedy that is easily missed if you're not actually looking at the screen, but I don't know, I guess if it's a TV show I've already seen, is that really a big deal then? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like audiobooks are arguably the easiest for me to listen to while I'm diamond painting. Next up being podcasts, because they're similar in the sense that like you don't actually have to watch anything, you're just listening. But that was a really long-winded answer, but I do very much like to listen to different stuff. So that's my answer for that one. Question number 6 is, what is your favorite category to diamond paint? Landscapes, fantasy, animals, etc. Ooh, that's really tough. I feel like I have a really like wide variety of tastes. I'm not super duper picky when it comes to my diamond paintings. I feel like I have a good mix of stuff. But if you look in my stash and you see what I have the most of, I probably have the most... Honestly, portraits are probably number 1, which honestly, I don't know if that was my answer 2 years ago. It might have been my answer last year, but 2 years ago, that might not have fully been my answer. Maybe it was, I don't know. Landscapes do tend to be a close second. I love landscapes, but I am pretty picky about my landscapes. But you know what I have learned is that, I'm not sure I've ever completed any, but I love the look of them, are storefronts. Like record store, like I was talking about earlier. There's like Holiday Shop, that's another really good one. What other ones are like storefronts? This isn't really a storefront, but like cozy room vibes. So like Bathroom in Paris, that's a really good one. I just really love those like detailed diamond paintings. So yeah, I feel like portraits and like landscapes or, you know, storefronts, that kind of stuff are my jam. So yeah, I'll go with that. Question number 7. Oh, I remember when I made these questions a couple years ago, that like they were easier to answer for me because I had a smaller stash, and now I'm like, Michaela, some of these are hard to answer now. Question number 7. What is the artist you have completed the most diamond paintings from? I think the answer to that is still Ivy Dollamore. You know what? Since we're here, I'm just going to pull up my Gems Flow and take a look through it because I can filter it by all my completed paintings. And let's see, I think Ivy Dollamore, Mrs. Butter D, or Aria Illustration might make a close second. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ivy Dollamores I've completed. Wow. I mean, that's really unsurprising because I love Ivy Dollamore, but like I am a little bit surprised. Mrs. Butter D, 1, 2, okay, 3. 3 Mrs. Butter D's plus this will be a 4th, so not Mrs. Butter D. And then I've completed 2 Aria illustrations. Yeah? 2. Cozy Christmas and Luna Moth Witch. Okay. Ivy Dollamore takes the cake on that one. 6 of them. I mean, again, I'm not that surprised. If you guys don't know, I also do co-host an Ivy Dollamore event every May, and so it doesn't really surprise me that I have so many Ivies done. I also still have so many Ivies in my stash ready to be completed. I'm definitely hoping we see more in the future from Diamond Art Club. I just really love their artwork. It's so pretty. I really love it a lot. So yeah, Ivy Dollamore wins that one. Question number 8. Oh, this is also really hard. What is the artist you own the most diamond paintings from? Michaela, who hurt you 2 years ago? Why would you want to answer this? This is hard. This is like really, especially if you have a bigger stash, this is just hard. Okay, what is the artist you own the most diamond paintings from? Okay, well, I think there's a few of them that I know I own a lot from. So like Ivy Dollamore is one of them. I own a ton of Mrs. Butter D, but I don't quite think it's as many as Ivy. I own a ton of Aria Illustration. I own most of the Margaret Moraleses, and there's like a solid amount of those. Any of those, really. Those tend to be the artists I collect from. Basically like auto buy. Not even always auto buy, but honestly, Aria Illustration a lot of times tends to be an auto buy. Margaret Morales has turned into an auto buy. Ivy Dollamore for the most part. There are a few Ivies that I can pass on that I'm like, okay, this isn't 100% my style, and that's fine, despite them being like my favorite artist. But yeah, those would probably be the artists for that one. Question number 9. What is your go-to wax when diamond painting? Go-to putty? If you use neither, what is your go-to? My go-to, I don't use wax, like, ever. I'm not a big wax fan. My go-to putty is the Randa's Crafty Corner putty. Oh my gosh, you guys, let me just show you guys one of the packaging. This is an example of what they look like in the packaging. This is the Tootsie Roll scent. If it'll focus, because of course it won't. Why would it? Tootsie Roll! I really love Randa's Crafty Corner putty, but you know what, you guys? You want to know what I have learned that I really like starting this year, because it was the first time I ever tried it. Let me find a good one. No, wait, hold on. I want to find one from the Ivy event. That's gonna be hard. Why am I doing this to myself? No, actually, this works. Yeah, because it had a really cute sticker on it. This is from Craftspirations. It's the cotton candy scent of the putty. Yeah, it says Ivy Dollamore DP along. Oh, so cute. But yeah, the Craftspirations putty, it's not like a go-to necessarily. However, I have been finding myself using it a lot this year so far since I've gotten it. Her putty's really good. I feel like it works really well. It's not too sticky. I think like the more you use it, the stickier it gets, so then you have to replace it. But for the most part, it's really, really nice. So those two are my top putties. And then I always use glue dots in my single placer, so that's definitely my go-to for my single placer. Question number 10. What do you do with your finished diamond paintings? Do you hang them, put them in a portfolio, or something else? I used to do a lot of hanging with my diamond paintings. There are a few I definitely still want to get hung up in my apartment, but for the most part at the moment, I literally just have a pile of them on the floor of my craft room. Not ideal. There are 2 drills stuck together on this. I'm gonna put this in my trash drill container. But anyways, what was I even saying? I have a bunch of them sitting on my floor, a lot of them, so I really should get like a portfolio. I just haven't. I know it's gonna be an issue soon-ish, so I might as well get a portfolio soon or try to hang some of them. I used to buy diamond paintings with the intention of wanting to hang all of them in my apartment, but I fear that I've lost the plot on that one, and that won't be the case any longer. So obviously there are still some I can hang, but like if I hung every single one that I have in my stash on my walls, I would need to own like 20 mansions. So yeah, not happening. But yeah, I used to hang them, still kind of do. I need to hang a couple, but for the most part, I don't really hang them. Alrighty, let's see here. Question number 11. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you keep them sealed until you are ready to work on them? This is really funny because my answer really has progressed over the last couple years. So I used to never open my diamond paintings. Before I was ready to work on them, I would just keep them sealed. More recently, I have began unboxing my diamond paintings, and listen, that method is amazing. However, I will admit that like anytime I open a diamond painting, I'm like, I want to work on you. So not great from that perspective because it just makes me want to work on everything in my stash. But no, I really enjoy opening them when I get them, or near when I get them. It's fun to look at everything that comes in the diamond painting and check out the canvas and things like that. So yeah, I used to not do that though, and if you guys don't know, I've been talking about it a little bit in my vlogs recently, but I am soon gonna start doing a new series on my channel that I'm gonna name Unboxing the Hoard, and I went through my entire gems flow and made note in like a Google Sheets table of which diamond paintings I haven't unboxed yet on my channel, and so I made a huge table in Google Sheets. And then I went through all of them and kind of divided it up into different categories. And there are about between like 4 to 7 diamond paintings per category. And I'm going to start doing videos called Unboxing the Hoard, and it will basically be me picking a category and unboxing diamond paintings that I have kept sealed up until this point. So I think that's going to be a really fun series. So, I mean, to answer the question, I opened them up now. I'm beginning to start doing like monthly hauls on my channel, showcasing the diamond paintings I purchased throughout the month, which by the way, my June haul is officially filmed. I filmed it yesterday. Oh, that was another thing I did yesterday is I filmed that video. Not me forgetting about that, but that'll be up this week at some point. I'm not sure exactly which day yet, but definitely keep your eyes peeled for that video at some point this week. So that is my answer for that one. Some of the drills, whenever I'm pouring them out of the tray, stick to the corner a bit. That's okay. Okay, do I want to do, let's do you. Where is it? Right here. Awesome. Okay, question number 12. What is your #1 unicorn kit that if it were easy to obtain, you'd love to own? If you guys don't know what a unicorn diamond painting is, basically it's a diamond painting that has been discontinued, really hard to get, that you never got your hands on, but you would love to get your hands on. This is hard because again, I feel like there really aren't a ton of diamond paintings that like fall into this category for me. I feel like I have a lot of the diamond paintings I wanted. I guess for a bit there, one of my unicorns was Cozy Christmas Witch by Marigo Nasuli, and I am getting that one on a D-stash from a lovely fellow crafter, so I don't have it in hand quite yet, but you guys will definitely see whenever I do end up with it. But I feel like that one for a bit there was definitely a unicorn. Ooh, another one for me, I feel like at this point, very newer, I guess quick potential, well, not really potential, but if you haven't received your mystery box yet and you don't really know much about it, you might want to skip a little bit here. But one of the kits in the mystery box was a Margaret Morales. That's the one Margaret Morales I don't own. I feel like I'm keeping my eyes peeled for that one for sure. Right now I know things are a little bit more like with a frenzy with it, and I'm trying to wait for the hype to die down a little bit before I try the search myself. But yeah, that one's probably my most recent unicorn that I'm trying to get. So yeah. Let's see. Question number 13. What is the kit in your stash you are most looking forward to working on? Michaela, this is hard. What are we doing here? Oh my god. The one kit in my stash I'm most looking forward to working on? Michaela, what is wrong with you? That's a really good question. I do have my gems flow set up in a way where I have my quote-unquote rainy day stash kind of sectioned in a certain way. Rainy day stash is a term that was coined originally by Katie over at Diamonds and Washi, and they're basically diamond paintings in your stash that you are waiting for a rainy day to complete. They have special meaning to you in some way or another. I feel like a lot of those diamond paintings for me would fall in that category for this question. That's tough. That's really tough. If I had to pick one, I'm trying to think. See, I feel like, you know, before I started my custom from Diamond Art Club, that one would have been a good answer, but since I started it, that can't really be the answer. What other diamond paintings am I really excited about? I mean, a lot of them, but that makes it really hard to pick. That's hard. Do we need to go back into the gems flow? I think we do. We do. Let me go ahead and clear out this filter and see if I can get my rainy day stash pulled up. Where is the rainbow emoji? Rainbow. Rainbow. Ooh, there are some good ones here. There are really some good ones here. Okay, some of them include Witchy Greenhouse by Marigona Suli. Oh my gosh, Mystery Kit number 73, Whimsical Portrait by Yume Art. I don't know when I'll ever get to that one, but that was my first ever Diamond Art Club sneak peek, and so I could see that one being a really anticipated one for that reason alone. Halloween Bedroom by Mrs. Butter D. Oh, you guys. I just have so many good ones. I have so many good ones, but sure, we'll go with that for now. We'll go with that. It's my own tag. I'm allowed to cop out of some questions if I want to. Okay, question, where are we on? Question number 14. Do you prefer confetti, color blocking, or a mix of both? Well, I will say I'm definitely not really a color blocking fan. I think in some circumstances it can work, but in most, I'm just not a huge color blocking person. Again, on the very rare occasion, I'm fine with it, but for the most part, I'm definitely a confetti lover. I don't mind a mix of both. I think like a canvas like Underwater Train is a really good example of a good mix of both. We've had some good bits of confetti here, but also some color blocking. I would say this was probably more color blocking heavy, but not crazy color blocking heavy, so I would probably say confetti, like if I had to pick between the two, but I don't mind a good mix of both either, so yeah, that's my answer for that. Question number 15. How do you pick which piece you want to work on next? Good question. I have 4 works in progresses going right now, 4 big whips, which is the most I've ever had going at once, and so far it's actually been okay. I was a little bit concerned because I started having like 3 whips at a time, and I feel like the progress on finishing them was a little bit slow, which I mean makes sense because you're working on multiple projects. You're not going to just be focusing on one. Where was I even going with that statement? Oh, so anyways, I remember now. So I had 3 whips. I had 3 whips going at once, narrowed it back down to 1, and now we're back to 4. So I have a few different storage systems. So one of them will hold a portrait. One of them holds a landscape. One of them holds a round diamond painting, and then the other one holds my custom from Diamond Art Club. I feel like we kind of just started this again. But how I guess I'm picking my next painting is, so when I finished Underwater Train, this is where obviously this was the round system, not round system, but like round, I don't know, Elizabeth Ward tray that held my round diamond painting kit. Sure, I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. So the next one I'll pick will be another round diamond painting. I guess beyond that though, I kind of just am going with whatever I'm feeling at the moment. I mean, if it's like a holiday approaching, maybe like doing something a little bit more seasonal. I know that, I mean, September's a little bit far away. We're still 2 months away, but I mean, I might at some point here soon start thinking about a Halloween project, whether I want that to be a landscape, a round, a portrait, you know, anything like that. I feel like it'll also just depend on like when I finish projects, so that's kind of how I picked my next project, if that made any sort of sense. I'm not entirely sure that made a ton of sense, but listen, if you're still here, thank you so much for dealing with me and my craziness. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. That's good. Question number, where are we? 16. What is your favorite season and holiday to diamond paint? Oh, easily fall. I love Halloween. I eat witches up. I don't actually eat witches. I'm not crazy. I do love a good witch diamond painting though. I don't know what it is. I also really, really, really love Halloween landscapes. Like very specifically like Bonnie White Halloween landscapes. Excuse me? They're so cute every single time. I have like 4 of them. I don't know why. I haven't even worked on one yet, but they're so cute. Also like spooky kind of haunted vibes I really love as well. So I really do love a good like spooky Halloween-y kind of landscape. So I really just love Halloween. I don't think my answer's ever changed on that one. Question number 17. Do you work on one kit at a time or have multiple whips at once? So like going back to that other question, I do have multiple whips going at a time. My answer definitely has changed throughout the years though. The first time I did this video, I was a 1 whip at a time kind of gal. And I think last year I started working on a couple and now we're up to 4. So listen, I'm never going to go above 4, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh, I'll finish this section with you guys on camera. That's exciting. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to finish this section, but I have just a couple of fairy dust colors left, which, by the way, I'm just going to show you guys. When I get this one symbol in the tray, this fairy dust has got to be one of my favorites. It's Z993. It's like a bluish green kind of color. It's really, really stunning. Let me get this in the tray and show you guys. See if it'll focus in on it. I don't know if you guys can see that shimmer coating on there, but boy, is that pretty. Anyways, so to answer that question, multiple whips. And okay, we're focused again. Question number 18, neutral dark pieces or colorful pieces? I am definitely a more colorful piece person. That being said though, because I'm working on multiple projects at once, I'm definitely not opposed to having like neutral projects going, especially if I have like other bright projects to break it up. I think if I were only working on one project at a time, that would make it a little bit challenging because that would be the only color palette I'd be working with. But yeah, definitely I'm more of the bright variety, but I also do love a good pastel color palette. Maybe I should reword this question a little bit, but that's okay. But yeah, definitely more bright and colorful paintings. Question number 19, large pieces or snack size pieces? Listen, the bigger the better for me. I have no good reason behind it. Actually, I don't have no good reason behind it. I just really enjoy like bigger, more detailed diamond paintings, and I really, despite what I said earlier, I don't really care about the pace that I finish them. Like, of course, like, you know, it's nice to finish projects, but I also understand that if you complete smaller diamond paintings, you may get more done because they're smaller. And if you just work on big diamond paintings, you might get less done. And I think that's something I'm just trying to come to terms with, that like, it's okay, because I like to work on bigger projects that I'm not going to get as many completions done, as maybe some other people will who are maybe working on smaller projects, but the number really, really, really doesn't matter at the end of the day, no matter what. So, all that to say, I'm a large piece kind of girl. So that's my answer for that. Question number 20. Place diamonds with tweezers or a pen? Listen, if you can place your diamonds with tweezers all the time, like not just AB drills, but all the time, you're a witch. And I applaud you for that. But I don't think I could ever. I don't think that could ever be me. So I'm a pen girl. Let's see. Question number 21, squares or rounds? Oh, I missed some diamonds. I'm not opposed to rounds. However, I'm definitely more of a square girl. Also, that drill definitely doesn't have any of the fairy dust coating on it. I wonder, did it end up on the bottom of the drill? Like some, oh my gosh, it did. That's funny. Sometimes AB drills will end up with the iridescent coating on the bottom of the drill instead of the top, but I've never seen that happen with a fairy dust drill before. I'm just seeing if I can get it to focus. It's not wanting to focus. That's fine. Okay, the shimmer coating is on the bottom of this one, but not the top. That's a first. That's hilarious. I've never seen that. Anyways, sorry, got distracted. I really don't hate rounds. Obviously, I'm working on one now, but if I had the choice between the two, I would definitely pick squares over rounds. And again, I think it goes kind of hand in hand with more detailed diamond paintings. Look better in squares, and I tend to like the more detailed diamond paintings, so I just am more of a square girl. Question number 22. What is your favorite method for placing AB or Aurora Borealis diamonds? If you guys don't know, AB diamonds have a special iridescent coating on them, and with a lot of tools, they're really, really, really hard to pick up. And so there are different methods that you can use to pick those drills up. I really like tweezing my ABs. Even when it comes to rounds, it's a little bit more tedious with rounds because I can't actually multi-place the ABs with rounds, but I can with tweezers with squares, but only like up to 3 at a time. But like, I think that's more than like a lot of people can do. I think like, I don't know. And it also depends on the drill. Not all drills are created equal. Not all square drills are created equal, but I can do up to 3 at a time with squares, multi-placing. Anything more than that, I don't understand. But all that to say, I do use ABs. I do use tweezers on my AB drills. I just find that to be the easiest, and then it's also like the most best way to make sure that the iridescent coating doesn't come off of them. So that's that. And then question number 23. What is your favorite method for, oh wait, I already read that one. What is your preferred method of sectioning off a canvas? Okay, this answer does differ, because for the past couple years, my answer would have been using release papers. And more recently, I started using the washi tape method and using like a little, what do you call this thing? Like a little like ceramic blade kind of knife thing to cut the sections with, you know, the washi tape. And I don't know why I was so opposed initially. I think it just like looked harder than it actually is. So I more recently started doing that, and I don't think I'll ever go back to release paper. I don't think release paper is a bad option, but like I definitely prefer the washi tape method. So yeah. Okay, question number 24. We're almost done, you guys. Thank you for sticking along. Question number 24, do you have any other crafty hobbies aside from diamond painting? As I mentioned earlier, my channel started as an adult coloring channel, and I do still color from time to time, not super often. Do I color anymore? But I color from time to time. Very specifically, I do color in these coloring books that are Disney mystery coloring books. I have a bunch of videos on my channel if that sounds intriguing. They're basically Disney coloring pages that are mystery coloring pages, and they're really fun. I feel like if you like diamond painting, that's something you might also like. But yeah, I have a ton of videos on that on my channel too. But ooh, I finished the section. Yay, that's awesome. Other than that though, I really don't have any other crafty hobbies aside from diamond painting. I am afraid to try any other crafty hobbies because I don't want to get sucked into something else like I got sucked into diamond painting, and I think we are gonna stick here with the diamond painting and not try to attempt any other crafts at the moment. But yeah, that's the last real question. Question number 25, who do you tag to do this video? Like I said, even if you're not tagged by me, by other people, and you want to do this video, please, please, please do it and tag me. This is definitely not just restricted to the people that's tagged. Anyone's able to do it. I just want to be able to let other people know, like, hey, like I did this if you want to do it also. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag Ashley from Messy Girl Crafts. She came on the scene a little bit later than when I uploaded my last video, and she needs to do this video, which by the way, Ashley, I know I just tagged you in a different tag video that you haven't even had the chance to film yet, I would assume. But my apologies, you're gonna get this too. I'm gonna tag Lori from Lori's Little Designs and Crafts. I'm gonna tag M Asks Why, and I'll have all their channels linked down below. Crafts with Crashly, Diamond Art with Shunny, and Ditsy's Diamond Den. So, ladies, you are all tagged. I think that's it. I think that's it for this video. As for videos for the upcoming week, I don't know. Obviously, this Whip and Chat's going up today. I don't know when I'm gonna get the haul up, but my guess is either tomorrow's video or Wednesday's video. It'll be one of those two. If it is tomorrow's video, I need another video for Thursday. I'll make it work. I don't really know. I'll make it work. You guys will see videos this week for sure. I'm really just unsure what the plan is, but expect the haul video sometime this week. But anyways, you guys, if you made it all the way to the end, leave me a fish emoji, because this little guy over here needs a friend. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.